Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. I had planned on showcasing a villain that would kind of go along with this week's letters page topic of Myriad, but technical difficulties have caused me to switch this week's game with next week's game. So today we're going to be taking a look at Illithias Ashbough, like a Naga warrior. I actually don't know anything about this character, including who made the deck. You can find it on Cassandra's DLC, but this is like the last of the really old decks, at least available on DLCs, that I find some merit in. So we're going to be doing a rematch with the Dreamer. I wanted to bring my A game. So joining Illithias is Super Sentai Idealist, Vanish, and Benchmark Supply and Demand, and we'll be playing in the Time Cataclysm Modified. Like I said, I don't know anything about Illithias. I don't know what their story is. They come across as like somebody's RPG character, and like if you look at this character card, you got the Wildfire Riders thing up there. I think there are a couple of other decks that go along with that, but they weren't as good. Oh, and it's actually Illithias. Yeah, they got that wrong. Okay, so Illithias Ashbough. Ashbough. That's our thing today. Okay, the Dreamer has started with a Macabre Spectre, a Toymaster, and 2 Granite Oni, so let's get going. This is probably going to hurt. The Toymaster hits Illithias for 1, and then we get another Toymaster. Macabre Spectre hits everybody for 2, and the Granite Onis both go after the Idealist. Ouch. Okay, Idealist is getting off to a bad start. Alright, sound beating. Let's just get rid of the Macabre Spectre. And then she has to skip her power, because don't have any concepts. Draw a card. Vanish. I'm going to start with a blink. Draw a card, play a card. I'll play Teleport Barrage, and use a power. I'll use that to deal Granite Oni 1 damage. And then for her power, we'll feint and have one of the Granite Onis hit this Toymaster for 1. Draw a card. Alright, Benchmark. Oh, he actually has some hardware. So we're starting with the secondary cannon. He heals 1, and we play the top card of his deck. Intel Analyzer. Fantastic. Draw a card. Ain't much happening right now. We will start off with the Widow. Equipment, increased melee damage done by Illithias by 1. I guess she's a lady. Okay. Judging by that flavor text down there, which I can barely read because things. Her power is Maim. Deal a target 2 melee damage. That'll be 3 melee damage. Not quite enough to kill the Toymaster. Let's go ahead and hit it anyway. No, actually, I'll hit the Oni. Gotta get rid of those Onis. Draw a card. That was an okay first turn, I guess. Time Cataclysm has 1 changed card, and guess what? It's a surprise shopping trip. This card knows player reveal the top card of each other deck in turn order, beginning with the villain deck. If one shot is revealed this way, discard it. If any other card is revealed, play it, then destroy this card. Oh, I like that a lot better. I like that so much better. So, 1 shot. It's discarded. 1 shot. Vanish gets Jaunting Reflex. Benchmark gets Software. And Illithias gets Bloodlust. Whenever Illithias destroys a target, you may put that card beneath this card. Power. Okay, so it's Savage Mana, but with melee damage. Off of each other deck. Okay, so that's it. Destroy that card. Good way to start off. Okay, Toymasters deal damage based on equipment cards in play. We have 2, so hitting the highest for 3 and 3. Could be worse. She plays Grotesque Arachnoid. That's fine. The Granite Onis keep going after Idealist. The Grotesque Arachnoid hits everybody else. Alright, so Illithias is our Haka. We want her to kill as much as possible. Bright idea. Idealist is having a little trouble. Let's do a little flash recon. Alright, we're going to put this Karate Robot into play. That'll help a little bit. She's going to Teleport Barrage, hit this Oni for 1. I'll discard a card and hit this Toymaster for 1. Draw a card. Okay, start of his turn, he draws a card and destroys 2 software cards. We'll destroy the Intel Analyzer, so it stops. He doesn't have anything to play. Actually, no, I'll take that back. Overhaul loadout, draw 3 cards. Oh, that's a little better. That's a lot better. I'm going to return this Tactical Communicator to hand and play the onboard cooling systems. Alright, so first power, heal 1, play the top card of his deck, deployment actuation. Okay, cool. And I get Microfabricator. Move a hardware or software card from my trash to my hand. Why not? Don't have any other powers to use, but that's fine. Draw a card. Okay, Illithias. I'm going to play Seeing Red. Says you may use an additional power during your power phase. Easy enough. So the base damage of this is 2 times the number of cards destroyed this way. So with Widow in play, that means I can do 1 damage to something. I will hit this Toymaster with that, and then for her second power, she will maim this Toymaster and eat it. Progress. Draw a card. Ah, damn it, I keep getting the same cards. Time Cataclysm plays main computer room. I knew that was going to happen, but that's okay. You know, I really should have played that myself, because then we all could have gotten a card draw before we get the card play. So the Dreamer gets an Illusory Demon. Go figure. Okay, Dreamer, Toymaster, 5 damage to, let's say, Benchmark. And she plays Treacherous Ape. Granite Oni's still killing the hell out of Idealist. Grotesque Arachnoid hits the others. And then, actually, they're going after the non-villain target. Aha, I was wrong. They go after the main computer room. If I leave them in play, they'll take it out. And then the demon hits Illithias for 4. Okay, she takes 2 at the start of her turn. Sound Beating, take out Treacherous Ape. Oh yeah, I forgot he's supposed to draw a card at the end of his turn. We'll go ahead and drop the secondary cannon. He doesn't really need that. Put that under Karate Robot, and then we're going to use Karate Robot, do 2 and 2, and take out this Toymaster, because we just need to get rid of some of these. Draw a card. I'll play Forewarned. Start of my turn, I can destroy this card. If I do, all players draw until they have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, I'm going to teleport Barrage. She's going to drop her hand and do a total of 4 damage to the Arachnoid. Draw a card. Alright, time for Flyby. And then he's going to play Threat Neutralizer, which lets him deal 2 damage to the Grotesque Arachnoid, and let's say 1 to that guy. Power number 1, Threat Neutralizer. Drop the thingy there. Power number 2. Oh good, load on initialization. Draw a card, and at the end of his turn, draw a card. Damn, where's all my hardware? Okay, time to get silly. We're going to play this Scavenged Buckler, which is a very overpowered item because it reduces damage dealt to Illithias by 2, and it's not limited. Both of those things need to be changed. But whatever, this is an old deck. Power number 1, oh, let's see. You know what? I've got another one of these in hand. Power number 1 will use Bloodlust. So destroy this card, and so that's 2, 3 melee damage. We'll take out the Illusory Demon, which will take out Bloodlust, but that's fine. Power number 2 will maim this Granite Oni. Now we just have 1 more to deal with. Fine. Draw a card. Rift in Time. Plays. Charging Triceratops. Good stuff. Alright, nothing at the start. Alright, Granite Oni hits the lowest non-villain target for 3. That is the Charging Triceratops, which takes 2. Environment's helping. Better Punching. Deal target 1 irreducible melee damage. Dark Hero. Use a power that damages irreducible. Hit the Dark Hero with Karate Robot. Put this under Karate Robot. And then we will form the head. Put those underneath this. Deal target 2 energy damage. That's the Dark Hero. Destroy Karate Robot. And draw a card. Vanish will just Flickering Strike. Draw 2 cards. Yep, that's fine. Teleport Barrage will be just enough to take out the Dark Hero. Draw a card. Okay, start a turn. I think I'll play a software. Yeah, let's play Tactical Communicator. He hits that for 1, and the Triceratops for 1. And I think I'll do Overhaul Loadout again. Draw 3. I don't actually want to move any of those. Okay, power number 1. Next damage dealt to the Granite Oni is irreducible and increased by 2. Power number 2. Let's play the top card of his deck. Ah, darn it, software. No, that's fine. Draw a card. And then I can play a hardware card at the end of my turn. Which, let's see, discard the top card of my deck, then I can put a software card of my trash into play. We won't do that, we'll just discard. Oh darn, I need that. Okay, Illithias, let's play this thing. Calalator. Equipment. Power is Illithias, deals a target 3 melee damage. Let's go ahead and do... She's got a +2 against the Granite Oni with irreducible damage, so we'll maim that and destroy it. And then we'll use Calalator and hit this guy for 3, and sucks to be him. Draw a card. Rift in Time will destroy itself. Triceratops hits the second lowest for 3 melee damage. That's Idealist. That's fine. We'll get rid of it. Atlantean Throne Room. Oh, that's a real good time for Atlantean Throne Room. Reduce all damage by 1. Okay. Destroy 4 hero ongoing cards and then flip her character card. And she flips. Thank goodness. Here we go. We need 8 projections to win. Violent Nightmares. Oh boy. 2 projections. I said we needed them. Treacherous Ape and a Tooth Fairy. Oh boy. End of turn. She hits everybody for 2. Illithias soaks it because she's OP. And then play the top 2 cards of her deck. Grotesque Arachnoid, fine. Oh yeah, she hit everybody for 1. Dark Hero, not fine. Okay, everybody discard a card. And then the Gross Arachnoid hits 3 highest for 2 each. And Illithias soaks it because she's overpowered. Okay. With damage reduced by 1 and essentially by 2 against villain targets. Oh yeah, she takes 1 at the start of her turn. Now, you know what? I'm going to play Focusing Tiara because she could use the extra card draw and then just draw a card. She takes 1. Flash Recon. Oh, that sounds good. Fixed Point is coming up. We're going to play Illithias' card. Deface. Illithias deals a target 5, 6, 4, 3 melee damage. Well, that's enough to drop the Tooth Fairy. Well, no, I should hit the Dark Hero. We need to get rid of that. Alright, and then Let's see, they've all got +1 damage against each other. Okay, their damage is currently +1, -1, minus another 1, so neither of her powers is going to do anything. Okay, so she skips power, draws a card. Start of turn, draw a card. Yeah, I'm going to play Threat Neutralizer, deal 0 damage. Power number 1, Threat Neutralizer. Get rid of that. Power number 2, let's see, she doesn't need help killing the Dark Hero. Oh yeah, he would have taken the damage. Next damage dealt to the Grotesque Arachnoid is increased by 2. Draw a card. Play a hardware card. I just got one. Discard the top card of my deck. Put a software into play. You know what? I'm going to use the countermeasures. That's a good idea. If I do not draw a card, I can play a software card. Let's do multi-point HUD for all that I can't really use it right now. And that's it. Okay, Illithias plays Bloodlust again. Oh yeah, she takes no damage at the start of her turn. Power 1, maim the Dark Hero, destroying it. That's 1. Power 2, Bloodlust. Base damage is 0, 1, 2, 3 against the Grotesque Arachnoid. Draw a card. The Triceratops hits the second lowest for 3 and takes out the Tooth Fairy for us. That's awesome. Fixed points. That's actually going to be a problem. So we need to get rid of those guys. Okay, she plays a card. Oh, it's another treacherous ape. I knew that. End of turn, she hits everybody for 2. Now it's each her target. Okay, Illithias soaks it. Idealist is not doing real good. And the Arachnoid hits Illithias for nothing, and Benchmark and Vanish. Oh yeah, and then we play 2 cards. Granite Oni, Violent Nightmares. Crap. We get a Tooth Fairy and a Toy Master. Well, it just means that we'll have to wait until the environment's turn. Oh, and you know what? I played Bloodlust last turn, and I didn't play the one that gives her an extra power use. Oops, let's restore the Arachnoid to full HP. Anyway, Arachnoid already went. Granite Oni hits the Triceratops for 1. Everybody discard a card. Okay, start of turn, she draws a card. And then she takes friggin' 4 damage. Oh, that's bad. On the upside, I have a Conceptualize. On the downside, it's not going to matter. No, Flying Stabby Knives. Shuffle trash into deck. Put this under the Flying Stabby Knives. Oh yeah, and then I use it. Can't destroy any cards, so I just hit something for 2. That will have to die later. Don't have any cards in the trash, so, well, whatever. Okay, start of turn, she takes 4. Flickering Strike, discard 2. I'm going to discard a card. She'll do a target 1 energy damage, and then she'll use Teleport Barrage, take the Tooth Fairy down to 0, draw a card. Benchmark takes 4. You can draw a card. That's unfortunate, because countermeasures would have taken care of both of those apes, and it just tries to destroy it, and it can't, so nothing good happens. Okay, Flyby. That for 2, hit this for 4, hit the Toy Master for 2, Flyby again, then, yeah, they'll play Auto-Targeting Protocol. Of course, that's not, means I'm going to have to give something up, but that lets me do 1 to you, and 2 to you. Power number 1, Auto-Targeting Protocol to hit him down to 0. Power number 2, he will heal 2 and play the top card of his deck, because I'm going to be losing stuff anyway, and it's the Inferno Missile Pod, and I don't have to worry. Draw a card. Okay, don't have any hardware to play, draw a card. Discard the top card of my deck. Putting a software card into play. Oh yeah, and then I can discard a card. A card has to go up here. 5 or fewer in my hand, draw a card. I can play a software card, I'm not going to. I can't destroy any of the cards under that, so that will have to wait. Okay, Illithias plays Seeing Red. Power number 1, Kalalator, hit this guy for 3. Power number 2, maim it down to -1. Draw a card. Okay. Oh, just for the heck of it, the Triceratops will go after this Toy Master, and then Fixed Point goes away. All of these go underneath the Dreamer. We need 1. Actually, no, we've just won the game, but we have to give up 2 equipment cards. That's fine. That's really fine. Marsquake, everybody take 2. Oh, damn. Okay, so that kills the Idealist. Oops. Because we are heroes, redirect that to the hero character card with the lowest HP. Okay, so Banish takes 4. Benchmark takes 2. The friggin' Illithias takes nothing. And we win because we got 8 projections. That was pretty amazing. So, yeah, Illithias, a little bit broken. Actually not a bad melee character. That being said, didn't get to see a whole lot of her deck. Let's take a look. Bad idea trio. Power. Illithias gains 2 HP. If Kirain is in play, Illithias and Kirain gain 1 HP. If Lorelei is in play, Illithias and Lorelei gain 1 HP. I'm not even sure all those decks exist. I've seen this in some other recent things where heroes are mentioned in other heroes' decks, and it's kind of a weird thing. I don't know how to feel about it. Berserker, ongoing. Each time Illithias is dealt damage by a target, Illithias may deal that target 2 melee damage. That's a little much. Again, that should probably be first time each turn. Teeth. Equipment power. Illithias deals a target 1 melee damage, play a card or use a power, then destroy this card. That's actually pretty good when you've got that +1 melee damage. Body Ballistics. If Illithias destroys a target, she may deal another target 2 range damage. I don't know what range damage is. I assume it's projectile damage, but that's kind of funny. Whirlwind. This is one I discarded because it's not good to play against the Dreamer. Illithias deals 3 melee damage to each non-hero target. Pretty nasty. Out of my way. Ongoing. Whenever a hero target would be dealt damage, that damage is redirected to Illithias. So you can basically just make the whole party immune to damage. Each time Illithias is dealt damage, she may use a power. Orphan. Equipment. Increased melee damage dealt by Illithias by 1. That's another boost to her melee damage. Criminy. Gruesome Visage. Power. Return any non-character target to the top of its deck. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Axe Dance. Illithias deals up to 3 targets, 3 melee damage each. Admittedly, not quite as good as Whirlwind, but whatever. Death Wish. Destroy a target with 4 or fewer HP. Pretty good. And that's it. She's really just a murder kill engine, and she's very good at what she does. So, that's it. That was very short. Thanks as always for joining. As always, Tabletop Simulator, Reaver Sentinels, Cauldron DLC, Adelphage's Archives, and Cassandra's DLC with updated card art are not licensed to create the game's products. Please support the official release and flip.